Hello everybody, today I'm back with some more Disney Mirrorverse, and today we get to showcase Tigger. And I absolutely love the look of him in this game. Just the stylization of him is so awesome, and he's very cute. And I don't know, he's probably one of my favorite Guardians in the game just based on his design. If I were to rank them, he would definitely be S tier. I just love it so much. So I'm hoping his animations and moveset are really fun too. I did not see people saying he was as good as Jasmine, which is sad, but maybe they're wrong, I don't know. His core ability, Tigger's heavy attack deals damage to all enemies in a small radius around him. Tigger's basic attacks have a 25% chance to inflict this damage with 5% attack debuff that lasts for 10 seconds. When Tigger hits an enemy with his heavy attack, he gains 10% attack buff that lasts for 10 seconds. Then Pounce does a special ability. Tigger slams down on the ground next to his combat target, dealing 400% damage. If Tigger has 3 or more attack buffs, his special ability hits every enemy. If Tigger's target has 1 or more attack debuffs, Tigger inflicts them with knockback. If Tigger's special ability hits every enemy, it inflicts knockback on every enemy as well. That is interesting too, trying to get every enemy next to you. What if one spawns in as you're doing it? That would suck. There's one more, it's the only one. The attack buff granted by Tigger's heavy attack provide an additional 5% attack. If Tigger has 3 or more attack buffs when he attacks, he activates his special ability. His next special ability cooldown is reduced by 2 seconds. Dang it, I keep doing that. Let's get his talents going. Why not give him some more attack? Going down to here. Let's do some armor. I like that. And we'll do the big one for the last one. And then we can look at that. So there's his bio too, if you're curious what he's doing in this game. It doesn't really look like they explain it all that much. It might also be in the design notes that we will read while I kind of let him do his thing in a little bit, but we're going to start out with the 1v1s on hard mode. Need a melee encounter, there we go. So I am pretty excited to see what Tigger can do. Here he comes bouncing in. There, yes, that is awesome. Is he bouncing all the time? He doesn't use his feet? Looks like it. That's pretty fun. He doesn't even walk in this game. What is he even doing? Oh, he's like slamming the ground with his tail. That's all he's doing. He is so freaking cute. How is he so cute? I've never liked Tigger. He's just like a meh character. And in 1v1s, I suppose it would always do the knockback, right? Because there's only one character to hit. A freaking Discord. Yeah, there he goes. He's dancing. I love the eyes specifically, how they did the eyes. It's so awesome. Was this one also a melee? Yeah, so let's get this one done. This one's probably a little bit easier than the others, but... Fighting Genie. So yeah, what could they do with the other Winnie the Pooh characters, right? Because they're kind of giving him like an explorer or like a Boy Scout kind of thing. Would the characters differ from that? I don't know. Heavy attacks aren't that great in a 1v1 with him, I would say. And he gets the indestructible all the time, so that's annoying too. Dang, Genie, knock it out. There we go. That was a good one. I like that, where he just does like a belly flop with his heavy attack. Get out of the way, bro. Bam. That's awesome. Oh, he stands for like a second when he does his special. I think I might have skipped his little dance. Yeah, there we go. His personality, they did so great. Okay, we're gonna go into a tower probably. I don't think he actually fits. Let's claim my rewards before I forget. I don't think he actually fits this. Yeah, I don't think he's a seafaring character, but it doesn't really matter. So we do need a seafaring person though. So who? Yeah, I guess you can do that one. So we're gonna read out the design notes now for Tigger. So tell us about this Guardian's transformation. Stellar magic has amplified Tigger's extreme stealth and bouncing. He can travel deftly and unseen like only a stellar-powered Tigger can. With a hop, skip, and a bounce, Tigger can silently move long distances without leaving a trace. Now in the interest of finding all the 100-acre wood pals and helping the new friends back to their own books, Tigger has decided to jump from book to book, going ahead to survey the new worlds to discover where everyone must go to sort the storybook situation out. I love that. That's really fun. What were your design goals? A huge part of Tigger's design goals revolved around a melee character that couldn't technically fight enemies, so I wanted to reflect something that Tigger would do a lot, and that's bounce. All Tigger's attacks are just him bouncing around, and his movements should reflect that joy. I wanted his utility to waver between him ramping and the ability to damage. He bumps into you more and more often, and making those around him whiff more often than not. ATK buffs and dizzy debuffs. So that's also fun, kind of like a way to do a pacifist character in this game, because most of the characters are not really pacifist, they are attacking in some way. What abilities does Guardian have? Tigger at its core is able to deal splash damage with his heavy damage attack and gain short-term ATK buffs when he hits with his basics. His basics also have a low percentile chance of inflicting his opponents with ATK debuffs. With his special ability, he's able to deal damage to a single target, but if he maxed out his ATK buffs or inflicted ATK debuffs on the enemy, he's capable of hitting all opponents or knocking them back. Once sigged the ATK buffs, Tigger grants himself get more potent, and he has the ability to reduce the cooldown of his SP. Tigger's complement of talents they allow him to inflict enemies with dizzy, grant himself armor, double up on his ability to inflict ATK buffs, and eventually stun. Describe that Guardian's playstyle. Tigger's optimal playstyle is to boost his ATK buffs as quickly as possible through his basic attacks and inflicted ATK debuffs on the enemy with his heavy attacks. Once he's locked this in, most of his talents, his SP, and his core all have secondary effects based on either one of those, one or both of these conditions being met. So in essence, as long as Tigger keeps bouncing, he's getting himself ready to set up big damage and utility spikes. I feel like that's similar to Jasmine, where like you got to keep going to get those big damage. Obviously only similar in that regard, of course, but what game modes does Guardian excel in? Story mode, any mode where Tigger has plenty of enemies to focus down on. Any elemental bosses would be perfect as they provide Tigger with lots of micros to burn through. What allies pair best with this Guardian? Anyone that can deliver ATK buffs to Tigger or ATK debuffs to the enemy. Tigger's secondary characteristics don't just activate due to his ATK buffs and debuffs, just as long as they are there. If someone else gets Tigger to 3 ATK, I don't know why I'm saying ATK, it's obviously attack. Get him to 3 attack buffs, especially if they are permanent. Tigger's utility and damage ramp significantly. Tigger's a great counter to anyone a little too reliant on the attack stat, and he's a monster against melee, incidentally. Being able to deprioritize attack, inflict knockback, or stun allows him the ability to shut down melee opponents really quickly. I feel like it's weird that in both the ally section and the enemy section they did not list a specific character. I always find that more helpful. They're just like, this character is great to pair up. It looks like the same is going to happen for the next section. Who is best to defeat this Fractured Guardian? Anyone that can keep up a good purge on Tigger or cleanse on allies. If Tigger can't build to his potential, then he can't take full advantage of all the secondary aspects of his kit. So as long as you are able to keep purging Tigger's best moves, he can't get better. So that's definitely interesting. Now it's my turn to play. But I feel like we've kind of already seen, like, I don't know, I don't think we're going to end up building up all too much here. But let's get some basic attacks going on Baymax, and then see if we can maybe pull off my special attack on both of the characters on screen at the same time. I don't think it's gonna happen, to be honest with you. They're like on completely different parts. Maybe if I can, yeah, come over here. Wait, what? Oh, oh, there's another guy. Okay, so, oh, let's do this. What? Oh, he was only targeting one still? Alright, Tigger, we get it. Yeah, I clearly have no idea what I'm doing. That's okay. Hopefully you guys understand the stuff that I said, because clearly I didn't. I just think Tigger's cute and I like his design. I don't know what to say about his abilities. In my eyes, I prefer other melee characters' abilities personally, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's bad or good. I honestly have no clue. As I mentioned at the beginning, I had heard people saying that Jasmine can be a really good range character and maybe the best new one. But I did not see many people saying they felt the same way about Tigger. So if you were to take that at face value, that means that Tigger is not one of the better melee characters, but that doesn't mean he can't fit the team that you're going for. Maybe you have someone that already, or like maybe you already are leveling up a character that is all about attack buffs or debuffs, and you're like, hey, Tigger would be perfect, but otherwise I don't know how great of an addition he would be to your specific team, you know? Can't keep me from loving him though, that's for sure. How long have we been going here? We did about 50 minutes. Yeah, so we can do one more. I think we have to add another seafaring character though. So I guess it's Jack Sparrow's time to shine. But yeah, I love both of the additions of these characters this time around. The Aladdin group has slowly been filling up, hopefully leading to Jafar finally be adding at some point. Since we can kind of see like Jasmine is an actual counter to Jafar, it'd be interesting to actually get Jafar so you can use that in more than just the story mode. And yeah, once Jafar's done, like we've gotten our main characters from Aladdin, and like that series seems pretty complete to me. Obviously, like Raja and Abu and Iago could get added, but Winnie the Pooh is a brand new door that's being opened here that I would love to see later down the line. I think we're good with that, to be honest with you. We've done about everything we needed to do. I really enjoyed seeing his animations. They made me very joyful today. So yeah, as I've heard, he's not the greatest, but if you think he's cute, definitely go for him. But if you're looking for an actual addition to your team that you will use, maybe Jasmine's the better one to go for, you know? That's really up to you, though. I'm going to go for both either way. I would love to add Tigger to my team, to be honest. I don't know how much I would use him, but yeah, I don't know. He's awesome. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.